I need to understand what jurisdiction we're under.
Please.
Objection. Objection. Are we in a common law court? Yes or no? Case dismissed. Case dismissed because you refuse to rebuttal to the question regarding jurisdiction. You cannot proceed without honoring the jurisdiction.
April 26, 2023 will be set for an in-person bench trial in courtroom number 1.
Objection. I will not be showing up. Objection. I will not be showing up. You refuse.
We've got a crazy video today, guys. This sovereign citizen is one of the wildest I've ever seen, and honestly, I have no idea how the judge managed to keep it together. Did you know these people actually believe they're above the law because of some common law loophole that doesn't even exist? Seriously, the judge in this case deserves an award for staying calm through the whole thing. But I want to know what you guys think. What should we do about these sovereign citizens? Should society just ignore them or shut these arguments down in court? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy courtroom moments like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and dive into the video.
First of all, are we on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we under penalty and perjury?
Are we on what, ma'am?
Under penalty and perjury, if you're willing to swear in.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can barely hear you.
I said, is everybody willing to swear in under penalty and perjury?
Ma'am, we're not taking testimony as of yet. Today is the day and time scheduled for the pre-hearing and adjourned arraignment pretrial in these matters.
It still has to be placed on a record. He still has to be put under penalty and perjury because he's swearing to an alleged crime against you.
Ma'am, today is the day and time scheduled for the pre-hearing and the arraignment pretrial. Would you state your name for the record, please?
Benita Seeley.
Ms. Seeley, Mr. Battar is the court-appointed attorney assigned to this courtroom for the day. He's indicated that you don't wish to engage his services. Is that correct?
No, let me explain my position. I asked him a simple question about jurisdiction. That's why this hearing has been re-adjourned for today, because the last hearing, none of the attorneys could answer the question in regards to what jurisdiction that we're operating on. So they want to proceed without addressing the jurisdiction, which is a violation of due process. So in order for him to be represent me on any public record, I have to understand what jurisdictions he's operating on.
Pay close attention to the sovereign citizen's main argument in this hearing, because she's about to repeat the same tactic over and over again, completely ignoring the judge's questions. And honestly, shout out to the judge, because I'm not sure I could have the same level of patience. It's almost impressive how confidently she sticks to her nonsense. But come on. This is a courtroom, not a game of let's ignore reality. When a judge asks a question, there's a reason for it. Refusing to answer doesn't make you look clever. It just makes you look guilty, clueless, or maybe even both. At this point, she's only digging herself deeper with every word she says. So let's jump back into the hearing and see how this plays out. And after watching this, let me know in the comments, what do you think about her arguments?
Ms. Seeley, if you do not wish to use the court-appointed attorney, and you confirm as much to the court right now, Mr. Battar can go back, ma'am, Mr. Battar can go back and do other things that he needs to do this morning. Do you wish to use Mr. Battar's services, or do you wish to represent yourself this morning, or do you wish to retain counsel through some other mechanism?
Under what charge, under which jurisdiction, and then who's bringing the charges against me?
Ma'am, there were citations issued against you in Huron Township for limited access speeding 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. That's a civil infraction. There's count 2, no proof of insurance. And there is the misdemeanor of driving while license not valid or improper license. Do you wish to use the services of the MIDC attorney, or do you wish to represent yourself this morning, or do you wish to retain counsel?
Who are the parties bringing this claim against me? It's a simple question.
I answered your question, ma'am. I answered your question, ma'am. I answered your question, ma'am.
And could you re-answer it? Because I didn't hear it. Who's bringing the charges against me?
The citation that was issued to you was issued by an officer from Huron Township Freddie Yono. It's the citation that was issued. It's signed.
So it's Freddie.
It has his name and his ID number. Ma'am, my question to you is, do you wish to engage the services of the court-appointed attorney, or may I release him to go back to do some other work?
Wait a minute. I have questions before I can answer on. You're trying to get me to...
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes, it's a,
no, ma'am.
It's a due process violation. Objection. Yes.
Miss Seeley, this is the third and last time I'm asking you. Will you be using Mr. Bitters to represent you this morning, or do you wish to retain your private attorney, or do you wish to represent yourself?
I need to understand what jurisdiction we're under.
Mr. Bitters, you may return to your breakout rooms to meet with other potential clients. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Ms. Seeley, do you intend to represent? I'm sorry, Ms. Foley Carter.
I just want we started the. I asked that the case be set for a bench trial. Ms. Seeley objected, and Magistrate Hinman advised her to file a motion stating her objection. Since then, she asked Judge Green for her oath of office, and then didn't appear for the court dates before Judge Oakley. So this case has been going on for quite some time with no resolution.
Because I'm asking a question and it requires a rebuttal and it's being ignored. You cannot violate the due process. This is a hearing and any questions that I have needs to be answered.
So apparently every one of her questions deserves an answer, but the judge's questions don't? Yeah, make that make sense. These sovereign citizens just seem to get more ridiculous by the day. The judge is asking one of the simplest questions imaginable. Does she want an attorney or not? That's it. A basic yes or no. But somehow she's acting like it's the most complicated math problem she's ever been asked to solve. To give her a tiny bit of credit, at least she actually has a name. Some sovereign citizens go even further and start calling themselves things like a living person or a flesh and blood human being. So sure, we'll give her one small point for that. But beyond that, nothing she's doing here makes any sense. At this point, it's hard to tell. Does she really believe what she's saying, or is she just putting on an act? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is she genuinely confused, or just playing a role? Alright, let's jump back into the hearing and see what happens next.
You don't get to sit in the capacity of government and ignore the questions that the people have. Someone's bringing a claim against me, and my only question is, are we dealing in a commercial or a common law, also known as a record of law, court? That's simple. So are we in a common law court, yes or no?
Marianne, a in-person bench trial date in this matter, please.
Objection. Are we in a common law court, yes or no?
January 23rd.
Case dismissed.
At 11 o'clock.
Case dismissed. Case dismissed because you refuse to rebuttal to the question regarding jurisdiction. You cannot proceed without honoring the jurisdiction. You cannot be in the capacity of a...
The misdemeanor matter and the two civil infractions that are traveling with it that were issued on April 26, 2023 will be set for an in-person bench trial in courtroom number 1.
Objection. I will not be showing up. Objection. I will not be showing up. You refuse to answer the question of jurisdiction. You're trying to get me into the courtroom so you can take me against my will and lock me up in a cage like an animal. Objection. You do not have jurisdiction over me. You do not have judicial authority in North America. You are working for a municipality called the state of Michigan. You have no jurisdiction. You are an attorney. You work for a corporation. You are in a municipal capacity. You have no authority. You call yourself gun. I will not be showing up in court. I will appeal this matter. Objection.
There's no question pending to you, ma'am. This court will be muting you at this time because this court... The court has muted Ms. Seeley as her responses are not responsive to the matter that is before the court. This matter is being scheduled for trial. If Ms. Seeley wishes to absent herself from that trial, that is her absolute right. That trial date is January 23rd
I will not be showing up.
That concludes this matter.
Wow, that was intense. In her next hearing, this sovereign citizen is about to find out whether the court actually has jurisdiction over her. And spoiler alert, it probably does. Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't get hit with a contempt charge. because let's be real, she was easily one of the rudest defendants I've seen in a courtroom. The level of patience the judge showed was honestly next level, so shout out to her for keeping things professional through all of that. Another thing that stood out to me is how Zoom courtrooms really need to start requiring defendants to show their faces. Hiding behind a screen while constantly throwing out random objections is just wild. Creates chaos, and it feels like there's almost no control in the courtroom. And let's not forget, if you're a defendant, simply shouting objection doesn't actually do anything. That's not how the legal system works. But I guess moments like this do make for some pretty crazy content. This might honestly be one of the wildest hearings I've reacted to so far, and I'm really curious to know what you guys think about it. I always enjoy reading your comments. Do you think she was genuinely confused about how things work? Or was she just stalling and playing games? Let me know in the comments. Even though it was frustrating at times, it was definitely entertaining to watch. And I'm pretty sure the judge wasn't too thrilled with her behavior either. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. And let me know what other cases you'd like me to react to next. I read every single comment, so make sure to share your thoughts down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Take care. Raising hands.